I was lost. There's Supermax and then there's maximum security right underneath that. The Supermax is for terrorists and, serial killers and stuff like that. So they put me in maximum security prison in Walla Walla. So the first day I got to prison, the White Aryan Brotherhood, that's a prison gang, came up to me and said, well, you look white to me. Are you full white? And I said, me, maybe I had one or two white friends. Most of them were Filipino or black or Hispanic. The question was strange to me, but I answered, yeah, I'm full white. Sure. He said, okay. And so he had 3 other guys with him, and he took my blankets and my towels and carried everything for me to my cell and made an announcement as we walked down the tier. He's with us. There's a new white guy going down. This guy's with us. Okay, to let the other people know. So I carried on for months and months. I was asked if I wanted to go to church. I said no. Do you want a Bible? I said no. I found myself reading about other religions. I read about Judaism. I read about Hinduism for about 5 minutes. I read a book and I just said, this is no way. Fast forward, I would say 6, 7, 8 months. I'm walking the yard by myself, which is a very dangerous thing to do. Kept on walking for weeks this happened. I noticed the guy always looking at me. He appeared to be a white guy. He had a long mustache. He appeared to be white, but he was sitting with black people. He would always look at me, and I seriously thought that he had a problem with me. I seriously thought that we were gonna have problems. So one day, I'm walking around the track, and that same person stands up off of the tables in the yard, looking at me the whole time. He's got about 5 African-American people with him, behind him, and he's walking straight towards me. And I'm like, okay, here we go. This is how it happens. I'm gonna get jumped. They got a problem with me, and I've always promised my mother, so they went straight for me, all the way until they got about 10 yards from me. And finally, I just turned, and I squared up, because I knew it was gonna happen. The guy says, whoa, 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 no, nothing like that. Assalamu alaikum. And I said, what? And he looked behind him, and he finally, okay, this doesn't look good. I have people behind me, muscle-bound men behind me, and we're just charging one man. And he said, I'd just like to talk to you for a minute. And I said, well, as long as it's with you alone, yeah. And he said, my bad. That looks wrong, and we approached you wrong. We apologize. That's our bad. And so we walked the track together, and I learned that his name was Omar, and that he was from Turkey. And so, okay, you're the first person that I've met from Turkey. And he said, what do you know about Islam?